He managed his pitch count to the point where we can. Went through the 8th inning with 92 pitches and 4-run lead at that point. 2 guys on, it's a save. So we had Willie ready to come in if 2 guys got on. But, Jake was pretty much in control all night long.
And one thing about Jake, too, this is now 3 out of his last 4 starts, not giving up a walk. I guess that you've been talking about throwing strikes and not walking, but he seems to be doing the job.
He's doing a great job, and stuff's good, commanding the ball well, commanding his fastball in and out. When Jake's at his best, his slider goes from strike to ball, which means it starts in the zone, falls out of the zone. You get a lot of swings and misses. When they scored in the 2nd or 3rd inning, the couple of sliders he left strike to strike. It stayed in the strike zone, and they ended up getting hits on it. But he didn't make too many mistakes tonight, that's for sure.
Like I said, 3rd inning, a big one. Mondi hits another home run. But Hunter Dozier, 2 doubles tonight. He's got, 8 hits in his last 8 games. He's really starting to swing.
Starting to swing the bat much better. He went on that little bad streak there. It was like 4 for 48 with runners in scoring position, and now he's like 2 for his last 3. So that's really, really good. I'm glad to see him swinging the bat better, but I'm really proud of how hard he's worked defensively and how he's doing at 3rd base and 1st base. He's worked himself into a serviceable player at both positions.
Ned, do you think one of the big turnarounds for Jake, too, is limiting the long ball, which really hurt him early on?
You think he limits the long ball on purpose?
Pardon me?
You think he limits the long ball on purpose?
I think he's trying to.
Of course he's trying to. He was trying to limit the long ball when he was giving up the long ball. He's executing pitches much, much better now. He's sharper. Like I said, mechanically for me, he's on top of his slider, which he can throw the strike to ball slider. It's a swing and miss slider, both right-handed and left-handed. When he was giving up those pitches, he was flat. He was off the side of the ball, was throwing a lot of spinners. It wasn't even strike-to-strike sliders like tonight where he gave up the 1 run. That was kind of strike-to-strike sliders. But they were good sliders. They were just in the zone. They didn't fall out of the zone. These were just spinners, and then was flat under his fastball. And that's why he was giving up homers. Now he's back on top, got good downhill action to his fastball. He's on top of his slider. He's got great spin rates with it, and he's locating his pitches extremely well.
Ned, he seems to be a guy that never gets too high, never gets too low on the mound. Does that factor in at all to him breaking out of, I guess, lack of a better term, a slump that he had?
He won't show it. He was very frustrated there when he was going through that period. You don't see it. We see it a little bit. Cal sees it in the discussions that they have. So, he's not a robot. But yeah, he's got great composure on the mound. He tries not to let too much affect him, but you don't see it if it does.
And Ned, Mondi's a guy that's still kind of settling in, kind of finding his way. Do you feel like Herrera and some of the other guys, Sal in particular, have been kind of good for him, trying to kind of bring him along, get him to show some emotion, those kind of things?
I think Esky too. Esky, Bonifacio, Herrera, yeah, all of our Latin guys. Who's really been big, and you would never guess it, is Willie Peralta. It's been huge for him too. Just kind of being there with him and being good teammates to him. But yeah, he's starting to get more comfortable, and it shows. It shows defensively. It shows in the batter's box. Shows.
It's the 14th straight game that you had Mondesi at shortstop. Are we kind of getting to this point where you like Mondi playing in that position, not to switch him around anymore?
I'm not going to switch him around much anymore.